Today's pregame show is brought to you by Z-Bart of Corpus Christi. Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Made a trip out to King High School last night. Got a chance to talk with Coach Barrera and some of his key players about how the Mustangs are doing coming into tonight's matchup with the Victoria East Titans.
Well, we started district right off the bat, and we weren't ready. But the more games that we've gotten under our belt, having as many sophomores that we have starting, the more games that we have, the better they're getting. We expect to keep getting better. The teams that I've coached in my life, I've got a lot of 23. This is my 23rd year as a head coach, and I always pride myself in trying to get the most out of it. All my coaches, my kids, and the longer the season gets, I hope for us to keep getting better every year, and it's usually that's happened. We're a better second half team than we are first half team, but like I said, we started so early this year that we didn't have a chance to find everybody, the right personnel, the people in the lineup in the right spots. But it seems like it's coming together, and like I said, the longer that we play together, the better we're going to be.
Yeah, this district, coming in, you're in it from game one of the season. You don't get any time to try and figure it out, seems like, and that's a tough one. And so how important do you feel it's going to be for you guys? I mean, I know you're 1-2 in district, but definitely don't want to fall behind in a district like this, arguably one of the toughest districts in the state. How important is it going to be for these guys to get that win on Friday night?
Well, Coach Coley does a great job over there at the Victoria East, and he gets his kids, playing for him, and they may not have the best record right now, but they always seem to find it, and we're trying to do the same thing, and so I'm hoping for a good clash. Hopefully, King Mustangs end up on top. So, but we're ready for a battle.
And Coach, what is going to be key in your mind? What is key for the King Mustangs to get that win on Friday night?
It all starts with pitching. High school baseball is all about pitching and catching, and after that, we try to make our lineup around those pitchers and catchers. And if we throw strikes, we'll get outs and get us back in the dugout. And hopefully, we're in the dugout more than we're on the field. And that means we're scoring runs and we're working that pitcher. And like I said, if we get in the dugout and we're hitting, then hopefully, my theory's always been if we score 7 runs and keep them to 4 runs, then then we win the ball game.
Out here at King High School, talking with some of the Mustangs here. We're going to talk about where the team is at right now as far as team chemistry, where their pitching staff is at, defense, and the sticks. And let's start right here. Let's talk about where you guys are at as far as your pitching staff. Where are you guys at here this part of the season?
We've done a great job. We just need to focus on throwing strikes, getting ahead, and not becoming one-dimensional, being able to throw our off-speed, keeping hitters off balance. Hitting's timing and pitching's disrupting timing, so we just need to focus on getting outs, keeping people uncomfortable.
And let's talk also a little bit about team chemistry. Here, it's almost to the middle of the season, believe it or not. And where are you guys at as a team coming into this part of the season?
As a team together, we're coming all together as the same, and couldn't be more proud and seeing everybody just coming out together, working hard, just being there for each other. And so I see it a lot more now than I did at the beginning of the year, so it's great to see it coming along.
Let's also talk about hitting. I mean, you guys had some great showings at the tournaments so far coming in. Now you're getting into the thick of the district race. Where are you guys at swinging at the plate?
We're a very great fastball hitting team. One thing we need to work on though is a lot with our younger guys on two-strike approach and working on driving runs in whenever we have 2 outs. But that's the only thing we can improve on. We're doing really good as far as bringing runs in.
And let's talk about defense. So important, you know, to have good defense behind your pitchers. And tell me where you guys are at right now on defense.
Defense, we're doing pretty good. Got to make the routine plays. Got to make every ball that comes to you. Have a good throw and back up our pitchers.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas Athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Autotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Ben Stingen Customs, bring your vision to life. Specializing in custom footwear of all types with designs for all ages. Cleats, sneakers, slides, and Crocs, sporting equipment, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Give us a buzz and let's bring your vision to life.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts.
3, 2, 1, 0.
It's game time.
Liftoff.
So sit back and enjoy the ride right here on Blast Vision.
Welcome out to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. A little bit too hot right there. Sorry about that. Trying to get it situated after the national anthem right there. And Jake Vasquez, Justin Peralez will be joining me shortly. And we've got 2 games for you tonight. 29-5A action right here, Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth from Cabinets Field. And the first ball game, King Mustangs hosting the Victoria East Titans. Literally just got the starting lineup for King. But let's go ahead and get you the visiting team, the Victoria East Titans, leading things off. And on the mound for the Titans, number 2, Brady Parker. Batting second, the right fielder, number 1, Marquise Kirkendall. Batting third, the catcher, number 15, Corey Can. In the cleanup spot, third baseman, number 18, Caden Coley. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 20, Deverett Ross. Deverett bats for number 7, Nixon Linney. And Linney, we believe, is playing left field. They had 2 left fielders listed, but we believe he's a left fielder. Batting 6th is the shortstop, number 3, Hunter Barros. Batting 7th, second baseman, number 8, Caden Mozechek. Batting 8th, first baseman, number 21, Josh Shannon. And batting 9th, the center fielder, number 11, Seth Greavy. So that is the starting lineup for the East Titans, and they're going to be leading things off here in the top of the first inning as we get underway. Andrew Solis on the mound for the King Mustangs. I'll get you their defensive alignment here in a second. First pitch in there for a strike. So 0-1 count. Our official start time is 5:31. 5:31 first pitch. 0-1 count. And that pitch is going to miss for ball 1. So a ball and a strike on Parker. Castillo, Reyes, and Trevino left to right in the outfield. 1-1 pitch misses low and inside. 2-1. Garcia at first. Guillen at second. Molina is the shortstop. Garza at third. And Lawson behind the dish. There's a strike. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Let's check the stats here for Mr. Parker. He is a junior. Pops that one up. Left side, racing over is Castillo, and it's going to drop in foul territory. So the count will remain 2-2. Parker, just a junior, and he is hitting .341 coming into this ball game. 15 for 44, 10 runs driven in, 5 doubles, and 2 triples for the young man. He scored 7 runs. Bats from the left side against the right-hander Solis. Here comes a pitch, swing and a miss for out number 1.
Right fielder number 1, Marquise Kirkendall.
So Marquise Kirkendall, the next batter. He's the right fielder for the Titans. Pitch on the way. First pitch swinging. Grounds that over to Garza at third. Strong throw over to first is in time to retire Kirkendall for out number 2.
Catcher number 15, Corey Can.
It's going to bring up the catcher for the Titans, Corey Can. So 2 down, bases empty here in the top of the first, no score. Solis, as I mentioned, on the mound for King, and he delivers that first pitch swinging as well and lifts it high into left field, going back to left fielder Castillo over the shoulder, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. So the Titans go quietly here in the top of the first inning. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. Still no score. Mustangs coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas Athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Let's get you the starting lineup for the King Mustangs. Leading off is the shortstop, number 21, Eddie Molina. Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Nathan Reyes. Batting third, the pitcher, number 11, Andrew Solis. In the cleanup spot, third baseman, number 25, Ben Garza. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 12, Andrew Garcia. Batting sixth for the Mustangs, wearing number 2, Jarvin Gomez. Gomez, the designated hitter. He'll be batting for number 20, Caleb Castillo. Castillo playing left field. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 7, Brian Guillen. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 26, John Matthew Lawson. And batting ninth for King, right fielder, number 8, Jacob Trevino. So Molina will lead things off for King here in the bottom of the first inning. Still no score. Brady Parker on the mound for the Titans. In the outfield, Lenny, Greavy, and Kirkendall left to right. Shannon at first, Mozicek at second, Barros the shortstop, Coley at third, and Can behind the plate. First pitch, gonna miss up. 1 ball, no strikes on Molina. See if I can get you some numbers as that pitch misses as well. 2-0 the count. That pitch is going to be fouled off. 2-1. Parker is 1-0 in 3 starts. 1.00 ERA. And he misses with the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 the count. That pitch is going to be lined over the third baseman, Coley. And into the corner, rounding first, headed for second is Molina. And he's going to be in there, stand-up double to lead things off for the King Mustangs. And a good way to start the ball game for the boys in green and white. So Molina at second for Nathan Reyes. Parker 7 innings pitched for the young man. He misses with ball 1. He's allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 6 hits, 5 walks, and 9 strikeouts. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one is going to be popped up left side of the infield. The shortstop Barros is there, and he'll make the grab. 1 away.
Pitcher number 11, Andrew Solis.
So that's going to bring up the Mustang pitcher, Andrew Solis. Got a chance to talk to Solis. Also Molina out at second base. Garza the man on deck, and Garcia the man in the hole. Talked to those guys yesterday afternoon, as a matter of fact. Fun bunch of guys. First pitch in there for a strike.
talking about the status of the King Mustangs and team chemistry. We talked a little bit about their pitching staff and the need to throw strikes, and it was Andrew Solis who talked about pitching yesterday. And that pitch is going to be driven out to left field. Oh, what an effort right there by Lenny, but it goes off of his body, and so it's going to be an RBI single as Molina will come in to score 1-0 Mustangs here in the bottom of the first. And we'll have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 2.
Courtesy runner, first base, Jevon Gomez. Third baseman, number 25, Ben Gadasa.
So Gomez at first base, and the batter is the third baseman, Ben Garza. One-0 pitch, grounded up the line, and going to be a foul ball. 1-1 the count. So a ball and a strike to Garza. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Pickoff move to first base, not in time. Got Gomez diving over there at first base. Courtesy runner for the King Mustang pitcher, Solis. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that one is going to be driven out to right field. Kirkendall coming over, and he'll make the grab for out number 2. And they're going to say it is an out. Dropped it on the transfer. So 2 away.
First baseman, number 12, Andrew Garcia.
So with 2 down, Gomez at first base. That's going to bring up the first baseman for the Mustangs, Andrew Garcia. Talked to Garcia yesterday about the Mustang defense as he grounds one up the middle. Another base hit for the Mustangs. Gomez to second base, so first and second with 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 1, Jacob Gomez.
So Jacob Gomez to the plate. One nothing Mustang lead. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. Strike 2. So 0-2 count. Parker comes with the pitch and fouled off. Another 0-2 pitch coming up. Jacob Gomez, the designated hitter. He bats for the left fielder, Caleb Castillo. Behind in the count here, 0-2, but the Mustangs with a 1-0 lead. And pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. So they will retire Gomez for out number 3, but 1 run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on. Coley, Ross, and Barros due up for the Titans when we come back. Last Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Titans, trailing 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Coley, Ross, and Barros, and it's going to be third baseman Caden Coley to lead things off. And that pitch is going to miss. 1 ball, no strikes. See if I can get you some info on Andrew Solis. So 1-0 pitch is going to miss as well. So 2-0 the count. This season, Solis on the mound, 23 innings pitched. He started 4 ball games. His record is 1-2 with a 3.04 ERA. 3-0 count here on the batter. He has allowed 17 runs, 10 earned on 22 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 13 walks. Three and two the count. And 3-2 pitch is going to miss for ball 4. So a leadoff walk. And the Titans are in business.
Designated hitter number 20, DeEverett Ross.
So with nobody out here in the top of the second inning, DeEverett Ross to the plate. Ross, the designated hitter, bats for the left fielder, number 7, Nixon Linney. So Ross will dig in. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Up and in, 1-1. Ross batting, 455 coming in. You can hear Coach Coley asking him, did that ball hit you? Came up and in. So back to the action, 1-1 the count. Batting 455, 10 for 22, 6 runs driven in, couple of doubles for the young man. And that 1-1 pitch, and that one will get a piece of him. So runners at first and second now. The batter is shortstop Hunter Barros. Hunter just a freshman. batting .303 coming into the ball game, 10 for 33. He's driven in 3, has a double, and he's scored 3 runs. So Barros showing bunt, and he gets it down. Third base side, going to be fielded by Solis. A throw over to first base is wild. And offline, it's going to pull Garcia off the bag. Everybody's safe. So they are loaded now for the Titans. Still nobody out. The official score is a bunt single. So Barros at first, Ross at second, Coley at third. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Top of the second inning. 1-0 King lead, but the Titans are threatening. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 pitch is going to miss. So a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch, here it comes. Ground ball, chopper to the third baseman. Garza throws it home. So they will force Coley at the plate for out number 1. About the only thing right there that the Titans did not want to happen. Little soft ground ball. It was more of a chopper to Garza at third base, and he is able to make the play easily at home plate. And so nobody scores. Base is still loaded with 1 out, but now the Mustangs 1 pitch away. Yeah, first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. Batter is Josh Shannon. There's a strike. So a ball and a strike. Solis comes with the pitch, and it's going to miss in the turf. So 2-1 to count. Mozicek at first, Barros at second, Ross at third. Here comes the pitch. It's going to miss outside for ball 3. Nowhere to put Mr. Shannon here. Fouled it off. Full count. Three-two pitch, here it comes, and it's going to miss up for ball 4. So Ross will come in to score, and it is a tie ball game. One run apiece.
Left fielder number 11, Seth Greavy.
Everyone moves up a step. Shannon takes first, Mozicek to second, Barros to third. 9-hole hitter Seth Greavy to the plate. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to miss up for ball 1. Mustangs looking for a ground ball. Get themselves out of the inning. Greavy showing bunt, and he stabs at it. So the count is 1-1. Titans looking for a base hit here. Trying to take the lead. There's a strike, 1-2. Solis comes set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout right there for Solis and the Mustangs. Back to the top of the order with Brady Parker. Two down, bases loaded. Parker 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Solis going to miss outside. There's a strike. Ball and a strike on Brady Parker, the Titan pitcher. Solis with a peek over to second. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Going to hit off of first base, and Garcia will take it himself. So Solis does a good job, gets himself into trouble, and does a good job getting himself out of trouble and allowing only one run. One run on no hits. There was one error, and they left them loaded here in the top of the second. All tied up at 1. Mustangs coming to bat when we come back. Last Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas Athletics.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez here with the call for you. Game 1 of 2 we've got tonight. This one, the Mustangs and the East Titans. So King versus East. Leading things off for the Mustangs will be the second baseman, Brian Guillen. First pitch from Parker, swing and a miss. 0-1 to count. Chopped over to the third baseman, Coley, but foul. Mustangs struck first, scored 1 run in the bottom of the first, and the Titans scoring 1 run in the top of the second, so all tied up at 1. 0-2 pitch on the way, and gets a piece of him. Yes, it does. Gets a piece of Guillen. So hit by a pitch. Takes first base, and catcher John Lawson to the plate. Showing bunt. Gets it down third base side, and it's going to be foul, just foul. Coley making the decision there. It turned out to be a good one. I thought it was going to stay fair, but just does roll foul before it reaches third base. So good decision there by the young third baseman. Caden Coley. So 0-1 count. Guillen with the lead over at first. Again showing bunt. Stabs at it. 0-2. And now they've got Guillen in the rundown. The throw down to second base is not in time. So Guillen looked like the ball may have beaten him or got there at the same time, but he's able to slide under the tag of Mozicek. And so safe at second base. It's an 0-2 count on the batter. Swing and a miss. One away.
Right fielder number 8, Jacob Trevino.
So that's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Jacob Trevino, right fielder for the Mustangs. Runner at second base, one down, and a ground ball to the right side. Shannon's going to make the grab. He'll take it himself, but Trevino does the job, getting Guillen over to third base and back to the top of the order with Molina.
Shortstop number 21, Eddie Molina.
First pitch, going to miss low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Molina doubled his first time up. Came around to score. There's a strike. 1-1. Ground ball. Third baseman Coley bobbles it, recovers, and makes the throw in time to retire Molina for out number 3. So the Mustangs get 1 to third base. 1 run. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. We're still tied at 1 after 2 complete. Headed to the top of the third, and the Titans come into bat. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Ben Stangen Customs. Bring your vision to life. Specializing in custom footwear of all types with designs for all ages. Cleats, sneakers, slides, and Crocs, sporting equipment, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Give us a buzz and let's bring your vision to life.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez. I'll be joined by Justin Perales a little bit later. It's game 1 of 2. In this first game, King Mustangs hosting the Victoria East Titans, and we're all tied up at 1 run apiece. Top of the third, 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Titans. Kirkendall, Can, and Coley. And the first pitch to Marquise Kirkendall is in there for a strike. One and one to count. One and two. Want to give a shout out to Moses Escamilla hitting us up on the chat. Appreciate you, Moses. He's been with us for a long time listening in. We appreciate you. 1-2 count here on Kirkendall. Pitch in the turf, 2-2. Trying to keep up with the pitch count here. It is very unofficial, so it's just an idea. I'll try and see if I can get it caught up. Ground ball over to Garza. What a grab right there by Ben Garza, the third baseman. Attacking the baseball right there, and out number 1.
Catcher number 15, Corey Can.
So 1 down for the Titan catcher, Corey Can. Yeah, Solis delivers low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. They're going to appeal down to the first base umpire. Said no, he did not. So 2-0 the count. Flew out to left his first time up, so 0 for 1. 2-0 pitch. Misses outside, 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk issued to Can. So he'll take first base. 1 on, 1 out for Caden Coley.
Third baseman number 18, Caden Coley.
First pitch swinging, fouls that one off. Third base side going to get out of play. 0-1 count. Coley, no official at bat here in the ball game. Walked his first time up. He's got Can over there at first base with 1 down. And pickoff move to first, not in time. Oh, 1 pitch, runner on the move. It's in there for a strike. Throw down to second is in time. Molina applies the tag, and Can is out at second base. 2 down. So 0-2 count. Solis from the windup, just missing. 1-2. King Mustang fans wanted that pitch. I'm sure Andrew Solis did as well. But it's a 1-2 count. Ground ball to the shortstop, Molina. Over to first in time for out number 3. So here in the top of the third, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Still tied at 1 apiece as we head to the bottom of the third. Mustangs coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Mustangs will send up 2, 3, and 4 in the order here in the bottom of the third. Reyes, Solis, and Garza. Nathan Reyes, first pitch swinging, and slices foul, first base side. Nathan popped up to the shortstop. Barros, his first time up, 0 for 1. 0-1 pitch, fouled straight back, 0-2. That pitch is going to be driven into right field, going to get down for a base hit. Rounding first and headed for second base. Kirkendall's throw is offline. So a double for Reyes to lead things off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the third.
Pitcher number 11, Andrew Solis.
It's going to bring up the Mustang pitcher, Andrew Solis. So Reyes at second base, Solis to the plate. Andrew singled his first time up, and he looks at a strike. And that pitch in the turf, good job right there by Can, the catcher. Reyes has to stay put at first base, at second base rather. Ball and a strike to Solis. Rips it, but foul. So 1-2 count. No outs. Reyes with the lead over at second base. Parker going to give him a look. Comes set at the chest. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. First base side. Shannon, the first baseman, shielding the eyes, and he's going to make the grab just inside of fair territory. One away.
Third baseman number 25, Ben Garza.
Ben Garza to the plate. Ben is 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Parker comes set. Checking the runner. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Right side. Mozicek is there. The throw is in the turf, and great job by Shannon right there as he digs it out of the turf. But Reyes will advance to third base on the ground out. Two-way for Andrew Garcia. Pitch in the turf. Again, Can does a good job. That one kind of goes off his foot, but he keeps it in front. Ground ball through the right side, and Garcia, his second base hit of the ball game. This one, an RBI single, as he drives in Reyes from third base, and the Mustangs back on top, 2-1.
Designated hitter number 1, Jacob Gomez.
Jacob Gomez to the plate. First pitch fouled off, 0-1 the count. Gomez 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Garcia leads off first. 0-1 pitch. Chopper over to third, and it's gonna be an infield single is what it's gonna be, as Coley can't get to it, and by the time Barros can get to it, just wasn't hit hard enough. So an infield single for Gomez, first and second with 2 outs.
Second baseman number 7, Brian Guillen.
So Brian Guillen to the plate. Guillen, no official at bat. He was hit by a pitch his first time up, and looks at ball 1. Again, can't say enough how important the job that Can is doing behind the plate with runners on bases, especially runner in scoring position. 1-0 count. Outside, 2-0. So Brady Parker, the left-hander, on the mound for the Titans. Yeah, 2-0 pitch too far inside. That's going to get a piece of Guillen on the backside. That'll load him up for the Mustangs.
Catcher number 26, John Lawson.
So they're loaded for the 8-hole hitter, catcher John Lawson. Lawson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Parker deals outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Coley comes over to talk to the pitcher for a second there. The Mustangs with a big opportunity right here. They are leading it 2-1, but bases loaded, and there's a strike. The 1-1 pitch gonna miss up. 2-1. Parker and the Titans trying to get themselves out of this inning with limited damage. And the Mustangs trying to tack on to this lead. And now a 3-1 count and nowhere to put Lawson. Swing and a miss. Full count. So the runners will be moving on the next pitch. And here comes the payoff. 3-2 pitch on the way. Foul back. We'll do it again. Parker comes set. Another 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He'll win the battle once again with Lawson, the strikeout. So the Mustangs leave him loaded, but they do add one run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and the bases, they left them loaded. After 3 complete, 2-1 Mustangs. Titans coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez here with the call. Game 1 of 2 here from Cabinets Field. This one, the King Mustangs hosting Victoria East in a 29 5A matchup. We got the King Mustang late. The roster, or the starting lineup for the Mustangs kind of late, so didn't get a chance to really give you records for these two teams. So we'll do that here. We'll try to do that here in this inning. Top of the 4th, 2-1 Mustang lead. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Titans. Ross, Barros, and Mozicek. And it's Deverett Ross leading things off. No official at bat. The young man was hit by a pitch his first time up. And the first pitch from Solis in there for a strike. Ground ball sharply hit and past Garza, so a single, leadoff single for Ross. And here come the Titans. Hunter Barros, the next batter. And Barros bunt single for the young man in his first at bat. That ball is going to be lifted into left center, and the left fielder Castillo makes a nice grab. Racing back to first base is Ross. He was almost to second. Great job out there by Castillo. He went a long way to make that grab. 1 down. So that's going to bring up the second baseman, Caden Mozicek. And Mozicek, first pitch swinging as well, fouls one back. So for the King Mustangs, the home team here coming into this ball game overall 12-5-2, 1-2 in district play. There's a strike. Pitch is going to miss outside, gets away from the catcher, Lawson. So Ross will take second on the wild pitch. And Solis going to miss outside with the 1-2 pitch. So 2-2 the count. Mustangs with a couple of district losses to Veterans Memorial 8-2 and to Flower Bluff 8-4. Picked up a win over West 2-0. And that pitch from Solis going to get a piece of Mozicek. So first and second with one out after that hit by pitch.
First baseman number 21, Josh Shannon.
So one down here in the top of the fourth, 2-1 Mustang lead. Josh Shannon to the plate, and Shannon walked his first time up. Mozicek at first, Ross at second. And the first pitch from Solis gonna miss outside for ball one. One 0 pitch, grounded, but foul. First base side. 1-1. These Titans 4-11-2 overall, 1-3 in district play. Titans with a 7-0 loss to Carroll. And that one's going to be laced into center field for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner, Ross, at third base, but that's going to load them up for the Titans with one down. Seth Greavy, the 9-hole hitter, to the plate. Greavy struck out swinging his first time up. So Shannon at first, Mozicek at second, Ross at third. It is a 2-1 Mustang lead, but the Titans are threatening. And Solis with the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, could be two. Second for one, over to first base in time, and the Mustangs are able to turn two and get out of the inning unscathed. So Solis doing his best Houdini impersonation right there, getting himself out of a jam. And it'll remain 2-1 Mustangs. They will come to bat in the bottom of the fourth when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas Athletics.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Game 1 of 2. We've got the Moody Trojans and the Veterans Memorial Eagles in the nightcap. That one's scheduled for an 8 p.m. first pitch. That is if they are on time. So we'll keep you posted on that one.
Leading off for the Mustangs, right fielder number 8, Jacob Trevino.
Mustangs here in the bottom of the fourth with a 2-1 lead. They'll send up 9, 1, and 2 in their order. Trevino, Molina, and Reyes. Parker back out on the mound. Jacob Trevino to the plate. 0 for 1 with a ground out to first. And he looks at ball 1. Two and 0. And that one's going to get a piece of Trevino. So the Mustangs with the leadoff man on after a hit by a pitch.
Shortstop number 21, Eddie Molina.
Back to the top of the Mustang order. Shortstop Eddie Molina to the plate. Double to the left field corner his first time up. He's 1 for 2. Parker comes set. Comes the pitch. And now it's going to be driven out to right field. And it's going to bounce in front of Kirkendall. Looked like he thought about maybe making a diving attempt and then thought otherwise. So a base hit. First and second, nobody out. And here comes heart of this Mustang order. Nathan Reyes is 1 for 2. Doubled into right in his last at bat. And that pitch from Parker misses low, 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Got Parker, and I believe the pitch count is official. Been trying to keep up and listen in to when they make the announcement here to make sure I'm on track with the official pitch count. So I've got Brady Parker at 58. Next pitch will be 59. Pitch on the way and low and inside. 3-0 the count. One more bad one, and that'll load them up for the Mustangs. They have a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to add to that lead. .3-0 pitch, here it comes, and that one is ball 4. Gets away from Can, but it's going to load them up either way. And that's going to draw a visit from Coach Coley. Quick break in the action. Just a reminder, we put up our schedule every week. And looks like that's actually going to be it for Mr. Parker. So we'll actually take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll get you the pitching change information. You guys don't go anywhere. Hang tight. Last Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Ben Stingen Customs. Bring your vision to life. Specializing in custom footwear of all types with designs for all ages. Cleats, sneakers, slides, and Crocs, sporting equipment, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Give us a buzz and let's bring your vision to life.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas Athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. New pitcher on the mound for the Titans going to be number 13, Caleb Korchinski. Korchinski enters in a jam. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Parker will stay in the game. He's going to play center field. And I believe that means that
Pitcher number 11, Andrew Solis.
I think that's the only defensive change that they had. So Korchinski takes over. Andrew Solis at the plate. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch from Korchinski.
With 60 pitches.
Ball and a strike. Solis 1 for 2. Single to center his first time up. Bases loaded, pitch on the way, soft grounder back to the pitcher, and he'll fire to can at third. Over to first base is not in time, but they do get the lead runner and to keep the Mustangs off the board, which is the more important thing for the Titans. So 1 away, still loaded for Ben Garza.
Third baseman number 25, Ben Garza.
Garza 0 for 2 with the fly out and a ground out. Courtesy runner over at first base.
Number 2, Jadron Gomez.
It's going to be Jadron Gomez. There's a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses 1-1. And that one is going to be popped up. Left side, racing over is Lenny. And unable to make the grab. Going to fall in foul territory. But what a job by the young man trying to chase it down. And actually, that is not Lenny. So the center fielder, Greavy, moved over to right. So Lenny is out of the ball game. So 1-2 count with that foul ball. Swing and a miss. So they will retire Garza for out number 2. Man, what a job Korchinski has done so far. Bases loaded, nobody out. He retires the first 2 batters that he faces. And Andrew Garcia to the plate. 2 for 2, the young man. And that one is going to be driven to the right side. Mozicek, the throw pulls Shannon off the bag, and so Garcia safe. And in to score is Coley. Sorry, in to score is Molina. So 3-1 Mustang lead. So an error by the second baseman, and the line will keep moving. Jacob Gomez to the plate, and Gomez delivers. First pitch swinging, and 1 run will score. That's going to be Reyes, and it's a 4-1 ball game. RBI single, still loaded with 2 outs for Guillen.
Second baseman number 7, Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen digs in and looks at ball 1. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Guillen's had a rough time at the plate so far. Imagine this young man is happy to see Parker gone. Hit by a pitch twice. So no official at bat. Here comes the pitch, and no way. He's hit by a pitch 3 times. That one will drive in Gomez from third base, and it's a 5-1 Mustang ball game. Next batter, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Number 6, looks like. That's Cano, Troy Cano.
Now hitting for the Mustangs, number 6, Troy Cano.
So Cano batting for the first time, bases loaded with 2 outs. Looks like the Moody Trojans and the Veterans Memorial Eagles both at the stadium already. Swing and a miss at the first offering from Korchinski. So it looked like Korchinski would get out of the inning, retired the first 2 batters he saw. Molina, soft roller back to him. And that one's going to be popped up right side. Could be trouble, and it is going to be trouble. It's a fair ball. 1 run will score. Here comes Gomez, and the throw is not in time. 2 runs will score. Actually, I believe that cleared the bases. Yeah, 3 runs score there on the little bloop. And they're calling it a triple, so bloop triple by Cano. Pinch hit triple. And 3 more runs in for the Mustangs. It's an 8-1 Mustang lead. All this with 2 outs.
Right fielder number 8, Jacob Trevino.
Swing and a miss by Trevino. One and one to count. So Cano at third base. Korchinski with the pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, Mozicek. Mozicek over to first. In time, they will retire Trevino for out number 3. But for the Mustangs, here in the bottom of the 4th inning, scoring 6 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. Parker, Kirkendall, and Can do up when we head to the top of the 5th. After 4 innings of play, 8-1 Mustangs. You're listening to Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Game 1 of 2. A little doubleheader we got right here from Cabinets Field. We're in the top of the 5th in this first ball game, and the first pitch from Solis is going to miss for ball 1. 1-0 the count. So Solis now staked to an 8-1 lead. One more breathing room for the young man. And that pitch is going to miss low. Actually, no, called strike. 1-1 the count. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch in the turf, so 2-2 the count. Two-two pitch, hit sharply, and going to get past the glove of Guillen at second base. So a leadoff single for Parker, and he is 1 for 3. Marquise Kirkendall to the plate. Kirkendall 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Couple of ground outs, both to the left side for Mr. Kirkendall. And that pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Throw down to first base, not in time. Oh, 0-2 the count. Comes a pitch, and that one's going to be driven out to right field. Going to get down in front of Trevino. Throw comes in, but back-to-back singles, first and second for the Titans. Nobody out for the Titan catcher, Corey Can. Solis misses outside with the first offering. Can 0 for 1. Walked his last time up, drives that one out to right field, but Trevino is there, and the runners will have to stay put at first and second, one away. Caden Coley to the plate. Solis at 70 pitches here in the top of the 5th. Pitch on the way. And just missing 1-0. Coley 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss for ball 2. So 2-0 the count. And Solis delivers a strike. Kirkendall at first, Parker at second, get their leads. Solis going to give a look over to second base. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Second for 1 on to first base, and the throw is a bit high. I don't think it would have gotten Coley either way. So they will get Kirkendall at second base, so first and third with 2 outs for the designated hitter, Deverett Ross.
Designated hitter number 20, Deverett Ross.
Coley reaches on the fielder's choice. 1-0 count. Ross 1 for 1, hit by a pitch, singled his last time up. And the 1-0 pitch is going to miss low and outside, 2-0. Solis with a peek over to first base at Coley. 2-0 pitch, here it comes. 3-0. 8-1 Mustang lead here in the top of the 5th. There's a strike. Yeah, and that pitch is going to miss low, so that'll load him up.
Shortstop, number 3, Hunter Barrows.
Hunter Barrows to the plate with the bases loaded. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to miss high. 2-0. And that pitch is going to miss outside. Actually, they have the count as 2-1, so we'll go with that. Now it's going to be popped up, back out of play. So 2-2. See if the umpire can give us an assist there. Let's make sure that that is the count. Home plate umpire looking for some baseballs. So we go with the count on the scoreboard. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 5th, bases loaded, and it is 2-2. Ground ball to the shortstop. He'll go to second. Oh, and it's going to be bobbled over there by Guillen, so everybody's safe. Tries to go the short way over to Guillen at second. Guillen was a little bit late getting there. So it's going to be an error, and a run will come in to score. That was Parker. 8-2.
Second baseman, number 8, Caden Moseshek.
First pitch is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch going to miss up. A ball and a strike. One and two. Titans have Barrows at first, Ross at second, Coley at third. And that pitch grounded softly back to the pitcher Solis. Solis, the underhand toss over to first base where Garcia is covering. 3 away. But for the Titans, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. Molina, Reyes, and Solis due up when we come back It's an 8-2 Mustang lead. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Johnny Luna with Auto Nation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. Auto Nation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas Athletics.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Sorry I hadn't checked the chat in a little while, and I see Texas Tips on there asking to explain the pitch count a little bit more. Also asking, are kids only allowed to pitch X amount of times per game or per week? How does that all work? Yeah, let's talk about the pitch count here. We're getting underway in the bottom of the fifth. 8-2 Mustang lead. Top of the order, Molina, Reyes, and Solis. And the first pitch to Molina fouled straight back. 0-1 the count. So the pitch count, young men are allowed 110 pitches, and depending on the number of pitches that they throw, they cannot go over 110. Well, technically speaking, they can. If they reach 110 in the middle of an at-bat, they can complete that at-bat. But 110 is the pitch limit, as that one misses for ball one. 1-1 to count. So if they throw 110 pitches, popped up, left side, Coley in foul territory will squeeze it for out number one. So one down here for Reyes. I believe that with the pitch count, if they reach 110, I believe they have to rest for 5 days before they can throw again. And really, it depends on, and I'd have to look it up. I can probably find it for you, as that one's in there for a strike. I remember knowing it, exactly the number of pitches and how much rest they needed when the pitch count first started. And it's been a couple of years, and so I don't exactly remember. But based on the number of pitches they throw, that'll determine how much rest they need. So not necessarily... that one is going to be grounded through the left side. So a one-out single.
Pitcher number 11, Andrew Solis.
Andrew Solis to the plate. Solis 1 for 3 in the ball game. And that pitch is going to miss inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Now the pitch count rules do change a little bit during tournament play and during the playoffs. They're going to change a little bit. Normally during district play, if a young man comes in to throw and, let's just say he throws 80 pitches and he has to have 4 days of rest, well, then he has to have 4 days of rest. In tournaments and in playoffs, it's a rolling pitch count. So if a young man, say they have a 3-game series, he comes in on Friday night, throws 80 pitches, he still has those remaining 30 pitches, and he can throw those within the 3-day window or 2-day window, however it is that they're doing their playoffs. The same thing for tournaments. So these young men who were playing in tournaments, if a young man pitched on the first night of the tournament and he still had not reached 110, he could still pitch, but it's different during district play. During district play, if he pitches on a Tuesday night, he has to get his full rest, whatever that is, based on the number of pitches he threw. in order for him to throw again. Two-way on that pop-up. First pitch is going to be fouled off. So I hope that explained it a little bit. Some of these guys that are closers, they don't throw swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from Can. So on to second base is Reyes. It hits a base running there by Reyes. That one's going to be driven out to left center, high, not deep. And it's the center fielder, Parker, who will make the grab. And they'll retire Garza for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on for King. And after 5 complete, 8-2 Mustangs. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Ben Stangen Customs. Bring your vision to life. Specializing in custom footwear of all types with designs for all ages. Cleats, sneakers, slides, and Crocs, sporting equipment, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Give us a buzz and let's bring your vision to life.
Welcome back to Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Want to say thank you to 2 of our newest sponsors, Ben Stangen and also to Snowball. Be sure you show both of those sponsors some love, some local folks.
First baseman number 21, Josh Shannon.
Been visiting Snowball since I was a kid, so I know them really well. But got a chance to see some of the work that Bino does over at Ben Stangen. And some really, really cool stuff, y'all. 1-0 pitch in the turf. 2-0 the count. Custom footwear he does. It's pretty awesome stuff. And he does a lot of these local kids here. I know he's done some work for one of the Carroll Tigers. One of the Moody Trojan players and the assistant coach. He's also done something for the Ray Texans, the Veterans Memorial Eagles, Banquete. Some really, really cool stuff. And when we get him on again in his next commercial, we're going to feature some of that stuff for him. So be sure you check him out. 2-1 to count here on Shannon. And that pitch is going to miss low for ball 3. And that was pitch number 91 for Solis. 3-1 count. Ground ball right back up to Solis. He gets a piece of him, and he recovers and fires over to first base in time to retire Shannon. And they're going to, Coach Barrera going to come out and check on his senior pitcher, make sure that Solis is okay. Looked like he bounced back pretty quick, but definitely want to make sure the young man is all right. I tell you what, those King Mustangs, like I said, I early in the ball game got a chance to talk to them yesterday. Some very articulate young men, and Andrew Solis certainly one of them. Talked about what this pitching staff had to do, and so far he's come out here and done a great job for the Mustangs. Got himself in a couple of jams, but was able to work himself out, limiting the damage and giving his teammates a chance. to get back into this ball game, and they rewarded him with a 6 spot in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle and through for the 9-hole hitter Seth Gravy. So 1 out single.
Left fielder number 2, Brady Parker.
Brady Parker to the plate. Parker 1 for 3. Singled in his last at bat and takes pitch on the outer half for a strike. I want to say it's 80 pitches, up to 80 pitches, 4 days rest. Anything over 80 pitches, it would require 5 days rest, I believe. So at this point, Andrew Solis, 5 days rest, would not be able to pitch again on Tuesday when the Mustangs play again. There's a strike. 0-2 the count. Runner on the move. Throw down is going to get into center field. And Gravy thinking about it to throw back. Oh, just missing him. Looked like the ball beat Gravy back, but he gets in under the tag. Took a hard turn there at second base with that ball being thrown into center field. So stolen base for the young man and a 1-2 count on Parker. One-two pitch, foul back. We'll do it again at 1-2. The Mustangs doing most of their damage in the bottom of the 4th. Now one is going to be lined through the middle for a base hit. They're waving Gravy around. Here comes the throw, going to be cut off. So an RBI single with 1 down here in the top of the 6th for Brady Parker. Now playing center field, and he's 2 for 4. So Kirkendall to the plate. Eight-3 ball game. And that pitch is going to miss. Low and outside. 1-0. Mustangs scoring 1 run in the bottom of the 1st, 1 in the bottom of the 3rd, 6 in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike. 1-1. That was pitch number 100. Throw over to first base, not in time. One pitch in the dirt, or the turf rather. Only dirt on the field here. Cabinets Field is on the mound. Yeah, 2-1 pitch, misses low and outside. 3-1 the count. Solis with a quick peek over at Parker at first base. Here comes a 3-1 pitch, and that one is going to be lifted into center field, not deep. Coming in is Reyes to his left, and he will make the grab 2 away.
Catcher number 15, Corey Can.
So 2 down. Parker, the runner at first base. Corey Can to the plate. And Can is 0 for 2. Couple of flyouts sandwiched around a walk. That pitch is going to be driven out to right field, going back. Trevino still going, and the ball goes in and out of the glove. So runners at second and third. They'll hold Parker at third base. So and we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher over at second base. It's going to be number 9. So we'll get that name for you here in just a second. So Can reaches on an error. And the courtesy runner is Seats. So Seats at second. Caden Coley to the plate, and he singles up the middle. Parker will score. The throw comes in. Here comes Seats, and it's going to be cut off by Solis. So a 2 RBI single for Caden Coley, and it's an 8-5 lead. And here comes Coach Parera. That might be it for Mr. Solis. And that is it for Andrew Solis. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get you some pitching change info. 8-5 Mustangs here in the top of the 6th. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas Athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Autotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Ben Garza now pitching for the King Mustangs, and the first pitch from Garza misses. The batter is Deverett Ross. We've got some defensive changes as well. I'll get those for you here in just a second. Swing and a miss. Big healthy cut right there, but he comes up empty. So a ball and a strike. Solis will remain in the game. He'll play short. And there's a strike. 1-2. So shortstop Molina will move to second, and Guillen over to third. The third baseman Ben Garza on the mound. 1-2 pitch. Little check swing. Did not go around. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch going to miss outside for ball 3. So a full count on Ross. He is 1 for 1 in the ball game. Singled, was hit by a pitch and walked. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. There goes the runner. And that one's going to be fouled back into the stands.
Need a Moody lineup to the press box if you have it available, please. Moody lineup to the press box. Thank you.
Three-two pitch, ground ball. And is it a foul ball? Yes, it is. So fouled off at the plate. And we'll do it again at 3-2 rather, full count. Coley getting some work over there at first base. He's off again. Soft ground ball to the new third baseman, Guillen. Guillen bobbles it, recovers in time to retire Ross for out number 3. But for the Titans, here in the top of the 6th inning, they score 3 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. Garcia, Gomez, and Guillen do up for the Mustangs as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Welcome back to Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Now let's reset the virtual scoreboard here. That would be good. Andrew Garcia to the plate. Yeah, the first pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. Want to make sure that's still Korzinski out there. And it is. And that one is going to be hit on a hop to the shortstop. And the shortstop, he will have to apply the tag, and he does in time. So they'll retire Garcia for out number 1.
Designated hitter number 1, Jacob Gomez.
Jacob Gomez to the plate. Gomez 2 for 3 in the ball game. Couple of singles, an infield single, and a single through the left side. So 2 for 3. And Korzinski deals. There's a strike. Strike 2. Yeah, 0-2 pitch in the turf. 1-2 the count. Caleb Korzinski. This is his 3rd inning of work. Pitch misses outside. 2-2. Strike 3 called. 2 away.
Second baseman number 7, Brian Guillen.
So the Mustangs will send up Brian Guillen, bases empty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch on the way, and he's going to miss low. 1-0. Don't forget, we've got one more ball game coming up. Moody Trojans and the Veterans Memorial Eagles. 2-0 pitch, misses inside. 3-0. Base on balls with 2 outs, so runner at first base for John Lawson. First pitch in there for a strike. Lawson 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, so looking for his first base hit here. And that pitch is going to miss in the dirt, or in the turf rather. And again, a great job by the catcher, Can, moving the feet right there, keeping the ball in front, and again has to stay put over there. Ball and a strike on Lawson. There's a strike. 1-2. Runner on the move, and that one a little check swing popped up to the third baseman Coley. 3 away. So the Titans down to their last 3 outs, trailing 8-5. You guys don't go anywhere. Let's see how this one ends. We're headed to the top of the 7th. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Ben Stingen Customs. Bring your vision to life. Specializing in custom footwear of all types with designs for all ages. Cleats, sneakers, slides, and Crocs, sporting equipment, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Give us a buzz and let's bring your vision to life.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the 7th inning we go. Due up for the Titans, 6, 7, and 8 in the order. They're trailing 8-5. First pitch swinging, grounded to the shortstop, Solis. Solis with a throw over to first base is high, and Garcia off the bag. So Barros, the leadoff man, will reach on the air. And here come the Titans.
Second. Batting for Victoria East, number 5, Mason Sockwell.
So a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Mason Sockwell, and Sockwell looks at strike 1. And that pitch is going to miss outside. 1-1. So the Titans with the tying run on deck. There's a strike. 1-2 the count. Ben Garza on the mound. This is his second inning of work. And that one is going to be driven out to left center. Going to get down for a base hit. And the center fielder Reyes fields it, and it gets away from him. They're waving Barros, and the throw going to be a close play at the plate. And the throw gets away from the catcher. So in to score is Barros. And on the throw, Sockwell over to third base. So a double, an RBI double for Sockwell. And he will make it all the way to third base on the throw. So now the tying run to the plate. First pitch misses low and outside, ball one. It looks like a pinch hitter. Missing outside. See if I can get the number for you. No, that is 21, Shannon. 2-0 the count. 2-1. Two-one pitch, foul back, 2-2. Fouls it off once again. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Runner at third base, nobody out. That one got a piece of the umpire, so they're going to give him a minute or two just to recover. While we have a quick break in the action, just a reminder, we'll get our schedule out. We do that every weekend, so we try and get that out on Sunday, Monday at the latest. And I believe next week we have a Monday ball game along with some Tuesday ball games. So we'll get that schedule out for you this weekend. 361hsblast.com. Click on the Blast Vision tab, get our schedule. Looks like the umpire is okay. So a 2-2 count. And that pitch is going to be fouled back. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. Getting a little chilly out here, so if you're coming out to the ballpark, you might want to bring a jacket. It was sunny and hot earlier, but now that the sun is going down, a little bit chilly. And that 2-2 pitch going to miss low and inside, full count. So the Titans, who at one point away. Seth Greavy to the plate with one down. And again, the Titans sending up the tying run. Swing and a miss. Up and in, 1-1. One and two. 3v1 for 3. He singled into center field his last at bat. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Now 1 out away are the King Mustangs. And again, the Titans will send the tying run to the plate. Brady Parker. Parker is 2 for 4 in the ball game. And he looks at strike 1. Couple of singles in his last 2 at bats. Garza deals, and that one is going to be driven out to right center, and a diving catch made by Reyes, and that is the ball game right there. Nathan Reyes, what a play out there in center field, and that is your ball game. The final is 8-6. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll get you some final totals. And you guys don't go anywhere. We'll bring you a post-game show as well. So when we come back, our post-game show, we'll talk real quick with Coach Barrera, and we'll select a player of the game. So you guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field. Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth, and we just wrapped up the ball game here. The King Mustangs getting the win, and Andrew Solis, if you can move more towards home plate, that way the folks can see you. There you go, young man. That's much better right there. I've got our player of the game, Andrew. I got a chance to talk with you yesterday, and you talked to me about pitching and the need for you guys to get a good pitching effort. Just give me a little self-evaluation. Don't be too hard on yourself, young man. You guys got the win. But give me a little self-evaluation after what we talked about yesterday.
I put a lot of runners on and put myself into some tough situations, so there's always something to work on, but it wasn't pretty, but we got out of here with a W, and that's all that matters.
You got yourself in a lot of tough situations. I'll agree with you there, but at one point you came off the mound and you brought your teammates into the dugout with you, and I said you did your best Houdini impersonation because you escaped from a big jam with the bases loaded at that point, and overall, what I thought you did best is you gave your team a chance. You gave these young men a chance. Your teammates to come back and get back into this ball game. Tell me about those guys that got those runs in for you. What kind of confidence do you have in these guys?
Oh man, just for lack of better words, I'll put my life in these guys' hands. I feel like we always got the right players out there, the right players to get the win. And I mean, it was rough, but we did what we needed to do to get the win.
All right, hey man, I want to say congratulations to you and to the King Mustangs. We will see you guys next week. Andrew Solis,
yes,
our
sir,
player of the game. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And we're gonna hold Justin's out there, and we're gonna see if we can talk to Coach Barrera as well for just a second here. So you guys hang tight. I got Justin on the field with me at field level, and yeah, let's see if we can get Coach Barrera real quick. Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Coach, hey, first of all, congratulations on the win. A big one for you guys. Now 2-2 in district play. And you and I talked about this yesterday and what it was going to take to get the win for you guys. Just give me a quick, how are you feeling right now? Did these guys do what you wanted them to do?
Well, how I feel is nervous. We had that big inning, and I was starting to breathe a little bit better, but this is a game of baseball. You never know what's going to happen, and these guys, ball can go either way. Momentum can shift real quick, so we're happy to be able to bring in Ben Garza and have him finish the game for us.
You talked to me yesterday about Coach Coley, and you told me it doesn't matter what their record is. He's always got those kids ready to play, and they showed it, with they making that comeback, man. They tried to make the comeback, and it was big of Ben to come in there and get the kind of shut the door for you guys. And tell me about Andrew Solis real quick, if you would, the effort that young man gave you to start.
Well, going with what you were saying about Coach Coley, I mean, heck, they're maybe 5 years away from being state runner-up. So it wasn't too long ago. They've got a pretty good tradition of baseball over there. With the tradition, always seems like there's always that fight that you gotta really work to get that last out, and that's what they brought for us today. With Andrew Solis, we're right there. And we kept debating whether we should take him out and then leave him in, and he's such a competitor that he probably wouldn't have let me. If I would have came out any earlier than what I did, I don't think he would have let me take the ball away from him. But he competed, and he kept us in the game, and he's been doing that for us all year.
Coach, thank you so much. Again, congratulations on the win, and we will see you guys next week, Coach. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach Romeo Barrera right there. And our player of the game was Andrew Solis. The young man gets the win for the Mustangs. Let's get you some final totals real quick before we go off the air to get ready for the next ball game. So Andrew Solis and the Mustangs with an 8-6 win over the East Titans. And for the Mustangs, they are now 13-5-2 overall, 2-2 in district play. And the East Titans, they dropped to 4-12-2, 1-4 in district play. Final line for the Titans, 6 runs on 9 hits, they committed 1 error. And for the Mustangs, 8 runs on 10 hits, they committed 4 errors. Andrew Solis gets the win, 5 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed 5 runs, 2 earned on 8 hits, 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. And Ben Garza gets the save, 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 run not earned on 1 hit, no walks and 2 strikeouts. The loss goes to Brady Parker, 3 innings pitched for the young man, 5 runs, all earned on 7 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. And that will do it for this one. Hey, you guys join us in just a bit. We'll have our pregame show going here in just a little bit as we get ready for the Moody Trojans and the Veterans Memorial Eagles, the nightcap game, another 29-5A matchup for you guys right here on Blast Vision. Jake Vasquez signing out for just a few. We'll be right back.